Welcome to Children in Worship on this special day. We are so glad that you're here with us so that we can hear one of the stories of God together and worship together in this special time in this place. One way we like to get ready before we hear the story is to talk to God by singing. And we're going to sing a song today that we haven't sung in a long time. And it's a fun song to sing, and it's got like a Jamaican feel to it. But it's cool because it starts out really, really quiet, and it gets bigger and bigger and bigger. And the name of the song is I Have So Much. And we're going to sing, let's see, I have so much, so much, so much, so much, so much, so much to be thankful for. And we're going to be thankful for, how about God's love? And we're going to be thankful for each other. I have so much, 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 so much to be thankful for. I have so much, 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 so much to be thankful for. I have God's love 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 to be thankful for. I have so much. So much, 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 so much to be thankful for. I have so much, 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 so much to be thankful for. We have each other 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 to be thankful for. Very nice. And I'm sure that you sang it a lot nicer than I did. And Nana on the maracas in the background. Thanks. Give a shout out to Nana with the maracas in the background. Now we are going to try to make our bodies still and quiet so that we can get ready to hear one of the stories of God together. And you can do that all by yourself. You don't need for me to tell you how to be still and quiet. But I like to take a deep breath, close my eyes, and we can sing Be Still and Know. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. Be still and know that I am God. I wonder if this is a parable. It could be. Parables are precious like gold, and this box is gold. And it looks like a present. And parables are like presents because they're very special stories that have already been given to us. Nobody can steal them or buy them or take them away. They're already ours. And parables sometimes seem to have lids on them. And you have to look inside and lift the lid to see what it's all about. So let's see what's inside and if this is a parable. There's this. Wonder what this could be. Something so green and lush. Reminds me of the warm grass. And there's this. So blue. I wonder what that could be. And there are these dark places. And there are a lot of these. I wonder what this could be. We could use all the pieces to make it strong. What does it look like to you? Maybe a corral or a fence. And we can build it stronger. There's an outside and an inside, but we need a way in and out. So let's make a gate. And I wonder who could live in this place. Sheep. Since sheep live in this place, it must be a sheepfold. And they call it a sheepfold because the sheep are folded safely inside. Once there was a man who said such amazing things and did such wonderful things that people began to follow him. But as they followed, they still did not know who he was. So one day they simply had to ask. And he said, "I am the good shepherd. And I know each one of my sheep by name. and they know the sound of my voice. And when I call them by name, they follow me. And I lead them to the good green grass. And by the still, cool waters, and even through dark places of danger, I show them the way safely through. Until they are all back home, safe in the sheepfold. When they have all returned, I count my sheep to make sure everyone is there. And if one is missing, I will go anywhere to find them. Through the good green grass, by the still cool water, and even back through those dark, dangerous places until I find my lost sheep, calling him by name. And when I find him, I pick him up and I carry him all the way back to the sheepfold, even if I am very tired and very hungry. And when my sheep has returned safely home, I am so happy that I can't help but have a feast and celebrate with all of my friends. Now, this is the ordinary shepherd. And the ordinary shepherd does not lead the sheep and show them the way. So the sheep scatter. And they wander off. And when the wolf comes, the ordinary shepherd runs away. But the good shepherd stands in between his sheep and the wolf, and even gives his life to keep the sheep safe. I wonder who the Good Shepherd really is. And I wonder who these sheep could be. I wonder what it's like to hear the Good Shepherd call me by name. I wonder what it's like to be in a scary, dangerous place, or to be lost. I wonder if you've ever been lost before and found, and somebody took care of you and kept you safe. I wonder where this place really is. And that is the story of the Good Shepherd, the lost sheep, and the wolf.
Well, hey everybody, wasn't that an absolutely beautiful story about the Good Shepherd and the wolf? Margaret and I were just talking, it's one of our very favorite stories. Today, we are in the third Sunday after Easter, and we know that all of this is Eastertide. It's all done in the white. We have our white cloth here and on our table. In the sanctuary, we also have the white over the altar because this is probably one of the most special times of the church year. So we talked about the different crosses, and last week we did what was called a tape relief, and we taped this off in the shape of a cross with painter's tape, and I finger painted over this in different colors. You could color over it. So when we remove the tape in a tape relief, then you can see the shape of the cross. And you can do this with your Crayola markers. You could do it with crayons. Finger paint was a lot of fun. You may want to see different ways that you can do this. You could do the 3 crosses on the hill if you wanted to. So that's one project for the week that we've done. But since Margaret was doing the story of the Good Shepherd and the sheep, I found this really cute little mask that I thought you all would enjoy making. And it's that of the sheep. And it's just done with a little paper plate. You see Nana the sheep. It's just done by taking a paper plate. I use styrofoam. And we cut out this center. And then you can take your glue stick and go around here and put cotton balls. Just glue the cotton balls. Pull them out a little bit, fluff them up, and just glue them all around. And you can cut your ears then. These little ears you can cut out of the center that you cut out, and you can just tape those on. And then I just took a little piece of elastic you can staple on the back and make a regular mask. You can use yarn for that. So, and it might be interesting this week if you tried to make the mask of the wolf. I wonder how you would make a mask of the wolf. Let's see what you all can do with that this week. Cotton balls can be found at all the stores. I'm sure Mom wouldn't mind picking that up, and hope you all will have fun trying a different activity this week. So as we look at our scripture this week, we will light our candle, our Christ candle. And we're reading from the book of John, and this is the story that Margaret just did for us about the Good Shepherd. I am the Good Shepherd. The Good Shepherd gives his life for the sheep. An ordinary shepherd isn't one that owns the sheep. And when he sees a wolf coming, he abandons the sheep and he runs quickly away. So the wolf drags the sheep away and scatters the flock. The ordinary shepherd is concerned about what he's going to get paid and not about the sheep. I am the Good Shepherd. I know my sheep as the Father knows me. My sheep know me as I know the Father. So I give my life for the sheep. And this is what Jesus did for us. He gave his life for us. Thanks be to God for the reading of his word. So let's go to God in prayer. Dear God,
Dear God,
thank you for the Good Shepherd.
thank you for the Good Shepherd.
Let us hear
Let us hear
the sound of the shepherd's voice.
the sound of the shepherd's voice.
Amen.
Amen.
And now the light that was in one time in one place is now in all times, in all places. Let's sing our benediction now. Go now in peace, go now in peace. May the love of God surround you everywhere, everywhere.